seems out of focus. Okay, it's focused now. All right, we're gonna read Numbers. Numbers chapter 14, verse 1 in Hebrew.
Really?
Numbers 14, verse 1. Wata sha'a kal ha'ada waya tanwa at kawa lam waya ba wa yab kawa ha'im bala ya la ha ha wa a, verse 2, wa ya lanwa ail masha wa ail aharon kal banya yasha'ala wa ya amar wa alham kal ha'ai da lawa ma sanwa ba aratiza matizarim au ba da bama dabar haza la wa mathanwa, verse 3, wa la maha Yahweh ma baya at nawa al haratiza ha zahat la na pal ba ka rob nash ya nawa wa sa panwa ya hai yawa la la baz laban pa la wa Tuwab, Lanawa, Shawab, Matazar, Yam, Ha, verse 4, Waya, Marwa, Ayash, Al, Hak, Ak, Yawa, Na, Tanha, Ra'ash, Rana, Sha, Wa, Ba, Mata, Zaryam, Ma, verse 5, Waya, Paul, Ma, Sha, Wa, Aharon, Ail, Panya Ham La Panya Kal Kwa Kal I Dat Banya Yasha'ala, verse 6, Wa Ya Hawashai Banya Na 1, Wa Kalab Ban Ya Pan Ha Man Man Ha. Okay. Could you turn it down, please? Ha Sarar Yum at Ratiza Quara Iwa Bagada Yahum, verse 7, Waya Marwa Al Kal Adat Banya Yasha'ala Amar Ratiza Ashara I Bar Nawa Baha La Sawar Atha Tuwabha Ratiza Ma'ad, verse 8, Am Kapatiza Banwa Yahweh Wahaba ya a at nawa al aharatiza a za at wa na san ha la nawa aratiza ashra ha wa a za bat kalab wa da bash. Verse 9, aka ba Yahweh al samara dawa wa a sam al sayara awa at I'm ha ratiza kaya laka ma nawa ham sai tazalam ma'aila yaham wa ya ha wa a at nawa al sayara verse 10, wa ya amarwa kal ha'ai da laka ga la ra ga wam atham ba an ba a banyam wa ka wad Yahweh na ra aha ba a hal ma wa aid al kal banya yasha'ala. Verse 11, wa yamar Yahweh al masha aid anha ya na a taza naya ha'im ha za wa aid anha la a ya a ma ya nawa baya bakal ha a sa wad a shara aish ya saya bakwa rabwa. Verse 12, aka nawa bada bar wa a wa ra ash nawa wa a I shaha a taka laka wa ya gada wal wa I taza mom ma manwa. Verse 13, wa ya amar masha al Yahweh wa sha maiwa ma taza aryam kaya ha'aila yat ba ka ba ka ba kak ha at ha'aim ha za'a ma kwa rabwa. Verse 14, waya amarwa al yawa shab ha'aratiza aza at sha maiwa kaya atha Yahweh bakwa rab ha'aim haza'a ashura ay yan ba ay yan na ra aha atha Yahweh na ka ay mad ay la ham waba ay waba ay mad ay nan atha ha laka la han ya ham ya wa mom wa ba I ma wad ash la ya. Verse 15, wa ha ma math ha at Ha'im, Ha, Za'a, Ka, A, Yash, Akad, Wa, A, Marwa, Ha, Ga, Wa, Yum, Asherah, Shemaiwa, At, Shemai, Kan, La, Amar. Verse 16, Maka, Latya, Ya, Ka, Lat, Yahweh, La, Hab, Ya, A, At, Ha'im, Ha, Za, Al, Ha, Aratiza, Ara, Na, Shabai, Laham, Waya, Shak, Thum, Ma, Bama, Dabar. Verse 17, Wa, I, Tha, Gadol, Na, A, Kak, Kak, Adonaiah, Ka, Asherah, Da, Bartha, La, Amar. Verse 18, Yahweh, Arka, Apa, Yum, Wara, Warab. I think somebody's on the line. Will you hang up? Hasad, Na, Sha'a, I, 1, Wa, Pa, Shai, Na, Wana, Ka, La'a, Ya, Na, Ha, Quad, I, 1, A, Ab, Wat, Il, Bunyam, Il, Shalashim, Wa, Il, Rabba, Ayam. Verse 19, Salak, Na'a, La, I, 1, Ha'im, Za'a, Ka, Gadol, Hasadka, Waka, Shira, Nasha, Atha, La'im, Ha, Za, Matazarium, Wa'id, Hana'a. Verse 20, Waya, Amar, Yahweh, Salak, Saya, Ka, Dabar, Ka. Verse 21, Wa, Lam, Kaya, Anya, Waya, Mala'a, Ba, Ka, Ba, Wad, Ya, Hawa, At, Kal, Ha'aratiza. Verse 22, Kaya, Kal, Ha, An, Sha, Yam, Hara, Yam, At, Ka, Ka, Ba, Kabadia, Wa, At, Daya, Shira, Ya, Saya, Ba, Tazarium, Wa, Ba, Da, Bar, Waya, Na, Sa, Wa, Atya, Zaha, Shira, Pa'im, Yam, Wa, La'a, Shamaiwa, Ba, Kwa, Wal. Verse 23, Yara, Awa, At, Ratiza, Asherah, Nasha, Baitha, Ya, La, Abtham, Wakal, Ma, Na, A, Taza, Ya, La, ayara a wa. Verse 24. Wa imadia kalab iquab aya sa ha wa rock a ak rat imwa wan ya ma la a akaria wa ha ba ya at yawa al ahratiza ashura ba'a shamha wa za raiwa ya wa rush naha. Verse 26. Waha ain ma lak ya, that's Amalek. Waha ka na ain ya wa shab ba mal I ba I mak ma kar panwa wasa aiwa laham hada hama durak yam sa wap wap. Verse 26. Waya dabar Yahweh al Masha wa al Aharon la Amar. Verse 27. Id ma Matia la da hara iha ha za'at ashara hamaha ma la ya na yam ilia at sa la na wat banya yasha'ala ashara ha maha ma la ya na yam il shamaitha. Verse 28. Amar alham kaya anya na Yahweh la'a ka ashura da bar thum ba a zanya pan ha'aishaha lakum. Verse 29. Ba ma dabar haza ya pa lawa pagara ya kum wa kal quad yakum lakal ma sa par hum ma ban I shariam shan wa ma la ha ashara ha la ya nath ma il. Verse 30. A thumb Saba Awa Al Ha Aratiza Ashara Nasha Atya At Yadia La Shakan Atkam Mah Baha Kaya Kalab, that's Caleb, Ban Ya Panha Wa Ya Hawashai Ban Na One, Joshua son of Nun. Verse 31. Wa Tha Pa Kam Shara Amar Thum La Baz La Ban Yahaya Waha Ba Ya Atya Atham Waya Daiwa At Ratiza Ashra Sa Thum Baha verse 32, Wapa ga ra ya come at atham ya pa lawa ma ba the bar ha za'a, verse 33, wa ban ya come ya hayawa ra I yum ba ma the bar are ba I yum shanha wana sha'awa at zana wat yakam id thumb pa ga ra ya come ma ba ma the bar, verse 34, wa na ba ma sa par haya ha ya mayam ashra sara thumb at ha'aratiza ar ba I yum ya wum ya wum sha la shanha ya wum sha la sha la shanha ta sha'awa at I one tha yakum ara ba I yum shanha waya the I thumb at sun wa at, verse 35, anya Yahweh the bar thaya at la a the a sha ha I sha a la kal ha I da ha ra iha a za at ha na wa id yum il ya ma ba ma the bar ha za a ya sa mawa wa sham wa ma wa matwa, verse 36, wa a wa ha an sha yum a shara shalak masha la ta war at haratiza wa ya shabwa wa ya la ya nawa, or wa ya la one wa il yawa at kol I ha I da la ha wa taza ya a da ba ha il a ratiza, verse 37, wa ya matwa ha an shayam mawa taza a ya da bat aharatiza wa I ha ba ma ga ha la panya Yahweh, verse 38, wa Yahawashai ban na one, that's Joshua son of Nun, wa Caleb, that's Caleb ban ya panha ka ya wa man. One. Ha an ha nashyam ha ham ha la ha yam la tha war at ratiza, verse 39, waya dabar masha at ha dabaryam ha hal al kal banya yasha'ala wa ya tha an ab bal wa ha'aim ma'ad. Verse 40, waya shaka mawa ba ba kor waya I lawa hal ra ashtaha ra la amar hana nawa wa I la ya nawa al hama kwa wam ashara amar Yahweh haya kata anwa. Verse 41, wayamar masha la ma'a za'a atham I bariam at haya Yahweh waha wa'a la'a sa taza lak. Verse 42, al sa I lawa kaya awan Yahweh bakwar ba kam wa la a sa ga sana ga hawa la panya yab ya kum. Verse 43, kaya ha'aim ha'ai malak ya Amalek waha kan I nawa sham la pan ya kum wa na pa lat ma ka rab kaya ail pan sha bat ma a kar ya Yahweh wala a ya haya Yahweh I'm come. 44, waya I halwa la I la what al ra'ash tahar wa a ra 1 bar ya bar yat Yahweh wa ma wa masha la'a masha ma korab hama ka na ha. Verse 45, the last verse, waya rud ha I malakya waha kan I nawa ha ya shab ma ba ha bahar ha ha wa a waya ka wam waya ka sa wam id ha ka ra maha. Last verse. So going to the English now. Numbers chapter 14, verse 1. Jumping so much. Chapter 14, verse 1. So after when it said that people came back and saw them like we were like grasshopper, and these people were tall in stature. Verse 14 and 1. And all the congregation lift up their voice and cried, and the people wept that night. So the Most High promised us when we seen these people, we were afraid, and the people wept, they cried. Verse 2, And all the children of Israel murmured against Moses and against Aaron, and the whole congregation said unto them, would God that we had died in the land of Egypt, or would God we had died in this wilderness? So out of the captivity, out of Egypt, the Most High jacked up the Egyptian killer army, and we in the wilderness, the Most High is protecting us as if we're gonna die.
And they believe?
Yeah. So as if we're just better off we died in Egypt than be out here in the wilderness is nothing, and the Most High is giving us all this stuff and tell us to go into the land. Right? Verse 3. And wherefore had the Lord brought us unto this land to fall by the sword, that our wives and our children should be a prey. So as if we're gonna come out here and fall by the sword, the Most High gonna have these nations kill us. Were it not better for us to return into Egypt? For us to go back to Egypt after the Most High destroyed the whole Egyptian army, did all his miracles and deliver Israel also the land of Egypt, as it best to return to Egypt. No, it's not an option. The Most High delivered us, and it has it for a specific reason. Because we are afraid, because we got afraid of these people. But the Most High promises that He will give it to us, and the Most High always deliver. Verse 4, and they said one to another, let us make a captain, and let us return into Egypt. So, want us to get us a leader, and we go back to Egypt. I mean, it's not a good to think about that, saying that the Most High is gonna have these people wipe us out. Yeah, to go back to Egypt. I mean, first of all, second of all, this captivity here, when we are delivered out of here, there's no Egypt to go back to, but the Most is going to destroy this place. So we're gonna see, they're gonna see the smoke that goes up. It's nothing to go back. People are gonna wail and say, "Oh, they lost all this money and wealth and all these things here." And people wanted to come in and realize all that money, because a lot of nations, they're invested in America. They have a lot of big investments, and when this goes down, destroyed, they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose their wealth. Verse 5, as if we're gonna go get a captain and go back to Egypt. No. Then Moses and Aaron fell on their faces before all the assembly of the congregation of the children of Israel. So it's like what are they doing? They fell on their face like, oh man, I can't believe you guys are thinking like this. And Joshua the son of Nun and Caleb the son of Jephunneh, which were of them that searched the land, rent their clothes. So Joshua and Caleb is like, come on, guys, and they rent their clothes. They tore their clothes. Verse 7, and they spake unto all the company of the children of Israel, saying, the land which we passed through to search it is an exceedingly good land. It's a good land. The Most High promises this. It's a good land. Don't even think about going back to Egypt to get a lead and go back to Egypt, because the Most High has given us this land of Canaan, which is eventually going to be the land of Israel.
So, one thing, right? You realize this is a severe state of rebelliousness, because they rather die than to do what the Most High says. Yeah. That's why you see our people out there in the corner. You tell them to follow the Most High, keep the law, they won't do it. They won't do it. They rather die than to keep the Most High. Right. They rather go back to Egypt to slavery than to keep the law of the Most High. That's a crazy state of mind to have. Right? And instead of they complain to Moses, but they know Moses is doing the work of the Most High. Right. But since Moses is in front of them, they blame Moses and Aaron first. Okay. Indirectly, they blaming the Most High.
Right. And they want to usurp the authority of. It's like as if they want to get rid of Moses and Aaron and get himself a leader, a captain, so we can go back to Egypt. Yeah. So it's like
Moses is not doing a good job.
Yeah, we want a captain, we want a leader, not Moses or Aaron or Joshua or Caleb. Even those people who encourage us, we want a captain. Get us a captain.
Don't pick a new captain. Among the people. Now Moses was not. Even that Moses sometimes do what they say.
Yeah, but there's so many of them. There's so many of them. And you feel that, I got to kind of reason to get jump on it. They jump on it.
That's a deep state of rebellion. And they even accuse the Most High of plotting to kill him. Because they say, the Most High bring us here to kill us.
Yeah, they sure did.
That's no good, man. So they're accusing the Most High of sinning against them.
Yeah, I only get something.
That's our people.
First Samuel 8 and 5. I'm not saying this is what they say.
First Samuel 8 and 5.
Yeah, is a car? You sleeping? We gotta go straight. The who wants to for quiet?
First Samuel 8 and 5.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get it. I'm not saying this is what the people say.
First Samuel 8 and 5?
Yes. This is what the people is saying to Samuel.
First Samuel 8 and 5. And said unto him, Behold, thou art old, and thy sons walk not in thy ways. Now wake up, now make us a king to judge us like all the nations.
So after Samuel was a seer and he's leading the folks, right? He's leading the children of Israel. So they're looking to Samuel and say, "Oh, you are old, Yo, Verse 6, read 6 also. 5.
First Samuel 8 and 6. But the thing displeased Samuel when they said, Give us a king to judge us. And Samuel prayed unto the Lord.
Verse 7.
And the Lord said unto Samuel, Hearken unto the voice of the people, and all that they say unto thee. For they have not rejected thee, but they have rejected me, that I should not reign over them. But they went to.
I'm not saying this is what our people are saying here, but I'm, reading what they say, because we had our leaders here, but we said, oh, Samuel, you're old,
Right, but in that verse right here, like we were saying earlier, like I was saying earlier, they're using Samuel as if Samuel is the one that has a problem, but actually they have a problem with the Mosai. Mosai tell them, listen, they don't have a problem with you. They got a problem with me. But don't feel bad. They coming at you, but it's not you they coming after. It's me. They can, since you in front of them, they blaming you.
They blame you.
But it's me that they don't. They have a problem.
They don't trust.
So if you read the rest of the chapter, you see that the Most High tell him, say, "Oh, the king is gonna do this. He's gonna take this of your land, this of your people, and all that stuff." But even later on, they complain, to Solomon's son about the taxes is heavy.
Right. That's why sometimes so some king come, they say, "Man, listen, I ain't gonna do a thing you say. I'm gonna make sure I deal with you." And like you bring it out. So Samuel felt some type of way.
Yeah.
He felt some type of way.
So he's old.
Not only he was old, but he felt like, man, I these people, as long as I've been good to these people, now they want a king. You know, they want somebody like the other nations. They want to do like the other nations. And the Most High, Samuel know that the Most High doesn't want them to follow the other nations. Right. Samuel felt bad. Right. Samuel went and prayed to the Lord, and the Lord said, "Don't worry about it. Just listen to what they say. They don't have a problem with you. They got a problem with you."
Problem with me.
Yeah, I just want to read First Kings 12. Yeah. So they were, saying when later on they realized that, oh, the taxes are heavy, the things and so on and so forth. So we wanted a king, so we got a king. So eventually, later on the Most High sent Yahushua, which is King, Kings, Lord, and Lord, because some of our kings were righteous, some of our kings went off, and so on and so forth, and they taxed the people, and so on and so, because we want to be like the other nation. So the land is good. The land is exceeding. It's an exceeding good land. Verse 8. If the Lord delight in us, then he will bring us into this land and give it us, a land which flowed with milk and honey. Verse 9. Only rebel not ye against, only rebel not ye against the Lord, neither fear ye the people of the land, for they are bread for us. It's like they're nothing to us, Regardless that they might be strong, a little 45 and giants and big, and they're like nothing to us. Their defense is departed from them, and the Lord is with us. Fear them not. Don't fear these people. So they're trying to tell the people, don't fear these people, because the Lord is the Most High is with us.
Right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sometimes it's good to release your emotions and feelings, right? Such as what the people are going through. Right. To release your feelings and emotions, to let it out. Kind of like, when you have somebody die, and people crying and say, "Why the Most High? Why God? Why?" Right? You release that emotion. But when we take it to the next level, we start blaming the Most High as if it's he did something to us.
It's his fault.
Right. So that's when we go overboard. Right. It's good, like counsel therapy. It's good to cry, to be in mourning, but sin not. Right. Be angry, but sin not.
Sin not. Right. Don't blame him about it.
Right.
Basically, people like people dying and stuff like that, that's because their own business. They blame time. Right. For their own business. But that be something that's wrong with them inside their body.
Right.
You know what I mean? And anytime
based on what they did.
they die, they blame the Most High.
And write it down. Ephesians 4:26 to 27. Be angry, but sin not. Right. So they let their feelings took over them. Right? They let their feelings took over them, and they released all their frustration on Moses and Aaron. But really, they wanted to do it to the Most High. Right? But the Most High Himself did not do anything. So when we complain to the Most High, but not feeling, don't think that we should be justified because the Most High never done anything wrong to us. Actually, we do to Him.
Yeah, Ephesians what?
Ephesians 4:26-27. Be angry, but sin not.
4, you still let them speak their own mind.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because he could just wipe them out just like that.
Right. Just like He did with Ezra. Ezra had questions for the Most High. He was, you know, he had heartfelt for the people, but he never disrespect the Most High.
Yeah.
But there's a way to do it.
Yeah.
So I just want to read this quick about the, you know, First Kings 12. About even about the, you know, the Most High, we argue about getting a king, and we get a king, and the Most High say, you know, he's gonna do this and use the best part of your land and all these things, you know. Then back in First Kings 12. Yeah, First Kings 12:4. I just want to read that first. First Kings 12:4. Thy father made our yoke grievous. Now therefore make thou the grievous service of thy father, and his heavy yoke which he put upon us lighter, and we will serve thee. So King Solomon yoke was heavy on the people. So we felt that because he was taking, you know, the best of our land and tax and so on and so forth to feed his, you know, put our, you know, the best of our people in position with him, you know. So we wanted the kingdom. Moses said the king is gonna require X amount of thing for our, you know, from us, tax, tribute, best land, and use our people as confectionaries and so on and so forth, you know. You know, that's having a king. So go back to verse 9. So the Lord is with us, fear them not. That's in the part of verse 9. 10. But all the congregation bade stone them with stone. So they want to stone them. But all the congregation bade them, and let me read again, verse 10. But all the congregation bade stone them with stones. So I guess ready to stone them. Ready to stone them. They don't want to hear what you know, Caleb and Joshua saying that it's a good land and the Most High is with us. And this is how the Most High is stepping now. And the glory of the Lord appeared in the tabernacle of the congregation before all the children of Israel. So the Most High came in and stepped in right now. Stepping to see what's going on, you know. It's gonna be like chaos in the camp. It can't happen like that. Verse 11. And the Lord spake unto Moses, how long will this people provoke me? And how long will it be ere they believe me for all the signs which I have showed among them? So how the Most High delivers out of Egypt with his mighty hand, and they're provoking the Most High. Hold on. Verse 12, I will smite them with the pestilence and disinherit them, and will make of thee, which is Moses. The Moses, Moses said, I could wipe them out and make of Moses thee a greater nation and mighty than they. Since Moses was leading, and the Moses said he could wipe them out and make Moses a greater nation than them. No? Verse 13. And Moses said unto the Lord, then the Egyptians shall hear it, for thou broughtest up this people in thy might from among them, the Egyptian, and they will tell it to the inhabitants of this land, the land of Canaan. They will say, oh, the Most High brought out the children out of Egypt in the wilderness and killed them, and then they're gonna tell the people in the land of Canaan, which is the land of Israel. Now, for they have heard that thou, Lord, art among this people, that thou, Lord, art seen face to face, and that thy cloud standeth over them, and that thou goest before them by day in a pillar of a cloud and in a pillar of fire by night. That's Exodus 13 and 21, verse 14. Verse 14 is Exodus 13:21. You can read that quickly. Anybody? Oh, all right, I'll read it. Exodus 13:21. And the Lord went before them by day in a pillar of a cloud to lead them the way, and by night in a pillar of fire to give them light to go by day and night. Verse 14, Exodus 13:21. Verse 15. Now if thou shalt kill all this people as one man, if the Most High is gonna kill all of them, then the nations which have heard the fame of thee will speak, saying, because the Lord was not able to bring this people into the land which he sware unto them, therefore he had slain them in the wilderness. They were saying that as if the Most High bring us out, and he didn't have the power to bring them in the land anymore, because he's not able to do it, and he just killed them.
Right. What happened is also.
They may say, "Oh, their God he couldn't do it."
Right. And Moses knew if the Most High did it, it started a new nation, because Moses, in spite of that, was doing the Most High's work. Right? He was doing a very difficult work, dealing with the people and being a mediator between the people and Most High. So if the Most High did it, like you said, then he will be extinct. Even if the Most High did it and wiped them out and start a new nation with Moses, but that stain will still be there.
Yeah, because it's like he bring them out with a mighty hand, bring us out of Egypt, and just kill us.
Yeah, that reputation will still be there.
Yeah, it's like, wow, the Most High bring them out just to kill them, because he's not able to bring us into the land. Right? Verse 17. And now I beseech thee, is like, I beg you, let the power of my Lord be great, according as thou hast spoken, saying. Verse 18. The Lord is long suffering and of great mercy, forgiving iniquity and transgression, and by no means clearing the guilty, no means, the guilty visit iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation. That's Exodus, Psalms 118 and 1, and Exodus 20 and 5.
Most I was getting ready to get rid of Israel.
Yeah. Get rid of
Right
the
now.
and leave Moses and what, Caleb and Joshua. So
Wipe them out for wickedness.
but the nation would say, "Oh, the Most High couldn't deal with it. He was not able to do it, and He brought them out of Egypt to wipe them out."
You know that ultimately was not the plan of the Most High
to
kill them. But we can also see that Moses, you know, he was a selfless leader. He didn't see himself first before the people, right? He see them more as one and all, right? Because he could have said, man, you know, yeah, the experience I had with this people, we wicked. Let's get rid of it.
I had a question regarding the Israelites. Did the Most High God eliminate some of the Israelites because of their wickedness?
Yeah, we're gonna read further on. Exodus 32:32. Let me read it. Exodus 32:32. So Exodus 32:32 and 33. You read it?
Exodus 32, 32.
And 33. So I gave the link up. So for verse 18, you have Psalms 118 and 1, the Most High mercy endured forever, and Exodus 20 and 5, and also Exodus 32, 32 to 33.
Exodus what?
32 to 32, 33. Let me read that quickly. Yeah, Exodus 32, verse 32. Yet now, if thou wilt forgive their sin, and if not, blot me, I pray thee, out of thy book which thou hast written. Verse 33. And the Lord said unto Moses, whosoever had sinned against me, him will I blot out of my book. So Moses, just like Paul, he said, to cut him. If he could cut off Paul and save Israel, he would want that. But Moses saying the same thing to blot him out, just to save them. But the Moses said, "Who sinned against me will?" He said, "I will blot out."
Right. And also, Moses pretty much at that point, like man, we messed up, Moses. We messed up. You no good. He acknowledged that, right?
Yeah.
In Exodus 34, 6 to 9.
Exodus 34.
That's when the Lord was gonna get rid of the nation of Israel. You and I wouldn't be here if we read this stuff.
Well, he got upset.
Huh?
What happened?
What happened? We rebellious and we don't listen.
So,
Let me read it real fast.
go ahead.
Exodus 34. We wouldn't even be here today
Right.
speaking about this.
Okay.
Exodus chapter 34, verse 6. Read it real fast.
Okay.
And the Lord passed by before him and proclaimed, The Lord God, merciful and gracious, long suffering and abundant in goodness and truth, keeping mercy for thousands, forgiving iniquity and transgression and sin, and that will by no means clear the guilty, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, and upon the children's children, unto the third and fourth, into the third and the fourth generation. And Moses made haste when he saw that. Moses made haste because the Most High was done, we are ready to get to action. And Moses made haste and bowed his head towards the earth in worship. Okay. And he said, if now I have found grace in thy sight, O Lord, let my Lord, I pray thee, go among us, for it is a stiff-necked people, and pardon our iniquity and our sin, and take us for thine inheritance. Yeah, right.
You should have prayed right quick.
Right quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wipe us out.
He's about ready to wipe
Israel out.
So he said that prayer.
Yeah, because the nation would talk and said the Most High wasn't able to bring us into the land.
Most High got fed up.
Yeah, so it's like,
they didn't appreciate it, was sticking up and still rebellious. That's when Moses jumped down. And he did this prayer to the Most High right quick.
yeah, let's go to verse 19. It says, 14, chapter 14, verse 19. It says, pardon, which is forgive, I beseech thee, I beg you, the iniquity, the sin of this people according unto the greatness of thy mercy, and as thou hast forgiven this people from Egypt, even until now. Verse 20, and the Lord said, I have pardoned according to thy word, but as truly as I live, all the earth shall be filled with the glory of the Lord. Verse 22, because all those men which have seen my glory and my miracles, which I did in Egypt and in the wilderness, and have tempted me now these 10 times, and have not hearkened to my voice. So the Moses is gonna talk about the first generation here later on. Okay.
I just want to read Romans 8 and 29.
For verse 22?
Right. So we were talking about Moses earlier. How, he had his weak point, weak link, right, in his character. Right now, we're witnessing his strongest, his strength right now. That's what made him a great mediator between us and the Most High. He knew the Most High's greatness. He knew the Most High's power, right? He knew, and he appealed to everything that he knew that the Most High is for us at that point in time. Because at the time when we need the Most High, he did what he had to do at that point in time. So that was the strength right there. That's how he was chosen to be the intercessor between us and him. In spite, the other shortcomings that he had. Right? So Romans. I said 8:29. Romans chapter 8 and verse 29 reads. Got it?
Yeah, sorry.
Romans 8 and 29. For whom he did foreknow, also did predestinate to be conformed to the image of his son, that he might be the firstborn among many brethren. So that's Yahusha, right? But at the same time, Moses played the same part right there, because the Most High knew Moses' heart from the beginning, because the sin of there for that reason. So he's showing you different aspects of Moses. Okay. Right? He's showing his weak point and showing the strongest point.
No.
Right.
And this is Moses like in his 80s, 80s or 90s, because
Because of him interfering for us at that moment of time, the Most High saved us.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right.
because Moses, loved us, and Moses has seen that, like how Moses said, "Show me your glory," and Moses saw the hinder parts of the Most High, and it's like, yes, yeah. He said, show me your glory. Can't see my face, but so it's in the parts, it's back parts. Just like, yes, for the Most High direct speaking to him is like, yes, he's real. I've seen his glory. I was up there 40 days, 40 nights speaking to the Most High and everything. I believe
Right.
the Most High.
And on top of that, another characteristics of a great leader. By the way, what's the price? What's the cost of being a leader? What's the cost? There's a cost for everything, right? To go to school, you gotta pay the price. You gotta spend money. You gotta pay for tuition. What's the cost of becoming a leader?
He laid on his life for his friends.
That's it. Selfless. Selflessness.
That's what Yahweh Shai did.
Fine. That's the greater price. That's the biggest price you can ever pay.
Because Moses talked about to blot me out,
Fine.
out of your book, and the Most High like, no, those who sin he will blot out.
Right. And that's why when you see a leader getting benefits for his work, he all worth it. That's why Yahweh is going to inherit the kingdom. He's going to be the King of Kings, Lord of Lords.
Yeah.
Right? Because he paid a price.
He paid that ultimate price.
Right? He paid the ultimate price. So now, even what he gets is nothing compared to what he gave up. Right. He gave up himself. Right? So if you could give him anything, that's the least thing we can give him. Right. Because he paid the price. He paid the price. Those who are ready to give up their perks at the time when it matters, that's it. But if you don't want to give up your perks when it matters, you're just an authority. You're not a leader.
Yeah. Because Yahweh say he was with his disciples, I call you friends.
You're scared to give up what you got in a moment when you need to give it, you don't want to give it up. Right. You just an authority figure. You're not a leader. There's a difference between someone in authority and a leader. Yeah. A leader has a selfless attitude where he's ready to give up himself. Okay. For the benefit of men.
Many verses. Verse 23. At least 10 times. So look out, we're out of Egypt. We're in the wilderness. Moses is with us. And the Moses is gonna feed us, make us drink and protect us. Verse 23. Surely they shall not see the land which I swear unto their fathers, neither shall any of them that provoked me see it. So, but my servant Caleb, because he had another spirit with him and had followed me truly, him. Oh, yeah, sorry. Verse 24. But my servant Caleb, because he had another spirit with him and had followed me fully, him will I bring into the land wherein he went, and his seed shall possess it.
Right.
So you read that, later on in verse 30.
Right. And let me see this real fast. Also, some people might think, how some people they abuse things. Some people might abuse prayer just because Moses prayed and the Most High did not do what he said he was gonna do. Some of us might do just like we did with the sacrifice.
Right.
You know, we sacrifice the animals, and then we go and commit sin because we already know we already ready. If the animal is ready to sacrifice, and we keep doing it over and over. So prayer is not a game, right? Like as soon as you pray, right, and you think the Most High is just gonna forgive you just like that, right? You gotta do it, but sin no more. You can abuse the grace that the Most High gives us. So it's not a game. You know, I pray, the Most High gonna forgive me, and I'm gonna sin, and I pray, the Most High gonna forgive me. If we think it like that, we making a big mistake. It's not a game.
It's not like that.
Right?
Is that
There has to be sincere.
as Isaiah 1 and 12 that
Right.
tread my courts, keep coming, sacrificing all the time. What is this? Every hour you just keep back and forth sacrificing. Like, what are you doing?
Right. But some of us will do that. You know how our people are, right? Stiff necked and wicked, and we abuse them. Even prayer, we would abuse it.
So, verse 30, when you read on further on, is Joshua and Caleb. Verse 25, now the Amalekites, right? The Amalekites, the Amalekites, so-called Jewish people, and the Canaanites, which is the South African or interland of Canaan, dwell in the valley. So they dwell in the valley now. Tomorrow turn you and get you into the wilderness by the way of the Red Sea. And the Lord spake unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying, how long shall I bear with this evil congregation which murmur against me? I have heard the murmurings of the children of Israel, which they murmur against me. Verse 28, say unto them, as truly as I live, said the Lord, as ye have spoken in mine ears, so will I do to you. Verse 29, your carcasses, your dead bodies, shall fall in this wilderness, and all that were numbered of you according to your whole number, from 20 years old and upward, which have murmured against me. Verse 30, doubtless ye shall not come into the land concerning which I swear to make you dwell therein, save Caleb the son of Jephunneh and Joshua the son of Nun. Caleb and Joshua,
Right.
except Caleb and Joshua, because remember that Caleb, say this is a good land. It's a good land, and they, like in verse 7. Remember verse 7, and they spake unto all the company of the children of Israel, saying, the land which we passed through to search it is an exceeding good land. That's already in verse 7. So 20 years old and up, by 40, that's the first generation, is 40 years. 40 years wandering in the wilderness.
We're gonna die. We're not gonna. That generation get.
So as it goes, the generation that's seen all of that, they're gonna die out. But their children, which is coming up, is gonna see it. Verse 31. But you're
and not even Moses. Not even Moses. You see, in spite of all of that, everybody had their merit. Right? Everybody had their merit. And Moses judged accordingly. Right? Moses judged accordingly and according to his mercy. Joshua and Caleb will see it. Moses, in spite of all stuff that he did, he would not get it because it was not
It's not because he hit the rock instead of talking to it?
No, he was to give the Most High glory.
Okay. Not only that, because faith also. Listen, because of faith also.
Yeah. I mean, you give the Most High glory, His glory according to the Most High specific instruction,
Right. Faith was
and
there,
then
but it was
do
not on
that.
level. Gotta be on that level. Caleb and Joshua, they decided to move despite the opposition that was in front of them.
Yeah.
So that showed faith in the Most High.
Mhm.
Moses listened to the people and also sometimes side with the people,
Oh, okay.
with the majority, and listen to them and go
Yeah.
pray to the Most High. Be a little, like human emotion and people complaining all day and
Then
all
he go
year.
crying to the Most High.
Right, you go cry to the Most High for them.
Tell you don't judge me what the Most High told me to do. He didn't do that. He didn't to the people.
No, not in all cases.
Not
Not in all cases. What happened is it's like fully, he did not have the same faith to say, hey, let's go move forward. Because the Most High appeared to him and say, go and possess the land.
Okay.
Right?
Mhm.
Moses should have been, all right, listen, let's go. Let's do what the Most High says, let's move on.
Okay.
Instead, the people said, nah,
You want to send me spies.
let's send the spy. Moses said, man, that's a good idea.
He went along with it.
Right, he said that's a good idea. Sounds good.
Oh, okay. He went along with it.
He went along with it.
Yeah.
He was they involved him.
Yeah. What you say? They want to come on.
They persuaded him.
Yeah, yeah.
Through his they wanted when he was talking directly to the Most High.
Right, because when you're the middleman, you being pushed back and forth.
Yeah.
This guy said this. And then,
Moses
But
loved
the-
his people. He has his love for the people.
yeah, good love for the people.
Yeah.
Man,
I mean, as certain leaders. I mean, like we see some of our kings. The people, rally the king or push him a certain way,
Right.
and then he would hearken unto the people instead of hearken unto the Most High. Or you have certain righteous king who did what the Most High tell him to do, and some of them do partially, and then hearken unto the people.
And you gotta put yourself. If you were in that situation, it's not an easy stuff.
Right.
Dealing with Israel got game.
Yeah, everything.
They got game. They got
Complaints.
game for days. You come up with this, they come up with a better excuse.
Okay.
You come up with this, they come up with a, and it sounds good. It sounds logical. It makes sense. So far, it makes sense.
Now,
Yeah.
I get what you say. What he should have did, like you say, even though he loved the people, should have pushed on.
Say, listen, I hear what you're saying. I hear it makes
All
sense.
that
But you know
good.
what? I'm gonna do as the Most High said.
We're gonna push on.
We're gonna push on.
But
Right. And at the end of the day, all this is for our own experience.
yeah,
Right?
Look
You
at-
see, everything in everybody, in all of the disciples. Not to say what Moses did was wrong, but it was for our experience. There's something to learn in everything. The Most High created everybody. And he knew who's gonna do what at when. But the way he write it, as if he doesn't know.
Okay.
See
You
what I'm
may
saying?
make your own judgment and see how you handle it.
Right, man, how you handle it. But you already knew everything. He said it, but for your learning, going forward, for
Learning
your
process.
learning process.
yeah. So
Right. So in your walk, okay, use what Moses did. So that when you face that situation, do this instead of doing that. So Moses was there as an example, right? But at the end, he went anyway. Right?
yeah. But even look at when Yahushua came. Some of our people were, for him and his disciples and everything,
Right.
but certain people were against him. And that's Yahushua.
Right. And it's like you see Moses, he had part, and he had part this good, and part this not so. And we can question that, right? Part this, part that, right? Then afterward, he sent you a house shop. We have everything.
Perfect.
Right, so perfect. So now, while you have this man may have this, but don't have that, This man may have this, he got that. That part right here, he got 100%. This one probably 70%, 65%. This right here, he has 100%. Right here, 85%. Maybe 60%. So he show you even the great men of our lifetime cannot be compared with Yahusha because he has 100 in everything.
Right.
Yeah. But even some of the leaders, they say, wow, you know, about Christ.
Right.
They kind of look at him as if being a great leader too. Plus also, he was among the people. He was among the average person.
Right.
You know, and he came as an example to show us like he overcame this, we can do it too.
Right.
In the flesh, that we could see him doing it and can do it too. Like I said, he said we're gonna do greater things. I'm saying, wow, greater. Then after we left it, then we start doing this and doing that and doing it. And spreading this word, you know. Okay, verse 31, let's go ahead. But your little ones, which ye said, but your little ones, which ye said should be a prey, them will I bring in, and they shall know the land which ye have despised. So to see the land is like, oh, the people is great and strong and all of that, and be, you know, fearful of the people, and they have strongholds. But you know, Caleb and Joshua, they're like, it's a good land. Verse 32. But as for you, your carcasses, your dead bodies, they shall fall in this wilderness. So instead of going into the land, you're going to die in this wilderness. You want to go back to Egypt? You're not going to go back to Egypt. You're going to die right here.
Right. And they said, okay, cool, no problem. Musa said, cool. All right, everything you do, you try to accuse me, then you said I'm killing the children, right? They said, you want to bring me, you're going to kill our wife, our children. That's the men, right? Instead of taking charges,
Right.
they blame it and they said the Musa is coming to kill us, our wife, and our children. The Musa said, okay, you're going to die, your children are going to inherit. How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Your another generation is going to inherit, but you're going to die because you keep messing up and then you keep trying to look for a scapegoat.
Right.
Right?
Okay.
You say you're going to, man, you're doing that, you're going to kill the children. You see, that's it. But it's them.
Mm-hmm.
The Musa said, you know what? You die.
Okay.
You pay for that. And the children are going to inherit.
Children
How about
gonna
that?
inherit.
Yeah, the little one, because we saw all of that, and it was like, wow, it'd be nice. Like, wow, we saw the land. It's like, this is great. But most I said, this generation shall die, but the younger ones, they're gonna come up and inherit.
Right. Show you that the young generation is
not gonna be so rebellious.
Right. Right.
Verse 33. And your children shall wander in the wilderness 40 years, and bear your whoredom until your carcasses, your dead body, be wasted in the wilderness. So the first generation gonna die out. Gonna die out, but their children is gonna come up and go into the promised land.
Right.
Verse 34. After the number of the days in which ye search the land, even 40 days, each day for a year. So you see that each day for a year shall ye bear your iniquities. Even 40 years,
Right.
and ye shall know my breach of promise. For each, because I think about 40 years, and you know, one is like this what the most can be searched out for 40 days.
Right.
But each day a year.
And keep that in mind also. The spy, the 10 spy,
Yeah.
who gave the false report
Right.
Yeah.
about the land.
Mm-hmm.
Each one represents the nation. Right. If one have a bad unbelief, it shows unbelief in the whole nation because you represent that nation.
Okay.
Right? If you have unbelief and lack of faith, it reflects back on that nation.
Okay.
So that's why you were chosen that person to be the head of the tribe. So you represent that nation.
Okay.
Right? So now they searched the land for 40 days, like on Elkanah is stretching out. Each day, now that generation that's gonna come will be tested for 1 year for each day.
Okay.
For 40 years.
So people would say, you know, the wandering Jew for 40 years, you know, but not those people, us, true Israelites, for the wandering Jew. Wander in the wilderness for 40 years. Verse 35, I, the Lord, have said, I will surely do it unto all this evil generation. That, oh, let me read again. Oh, I, the Lord, have said, I will surely do it unto all this evil congregation that are gathered together against me in this wilderness. He's talking to them right then and there. They shall be consumed, and there they shall die.
Yep. So that means everyone that in that generation
That
who didn't follow
hear
the
it.
Messiah, they're gonna make sure that
They die.
It must be like heartbroken for Caleb and Joshua,
So
you know.
when we told to, it was told the Most High spoke on this word. He said that, right? So we went back and explained to the people. The group.
And the Most High spoke to them.
He
Spoke
came out
to
and
him.
just spoke to them.
So you can imagine Caleb and Joshua is like thinking like, wow.
So in other words, when he spoke, he came out and spoke to them.
Yeah,
He just came out.
yeah, he came out and spoke to them.
So he came out and spoke to them, you know, and said it himself.
Yeah,
He got what he got. He got tired.
Can you imagine Caleb and Joshua hear this?
Yeah.
Wow.
But you know what?
They're gonna die.
There's something called judgment.
Yeah.
So when you are judged, and you understand judgment, you may not like it, but that's the judgment. That's the judgment that the judge decided. Based on what you did, is your sentence. Whether people in the audience like it or not, they like you. That's final.
Right.
That's the Most High judgment.
And that's what the Most High said. When Most High said it,
He came out and said it.
and it shall come to pass. Verse 36. And the men which Moses sent to search the land, who returned and made all the congregation to murmur against him by bringing up a slander upon the land, even those men that did bring up the evil report upon the land died by the plague before the Lord. Those men, the leaders, died by the plague. That's what the Most High said. Plague. Before the Most High.
Fine. So let me read this scripture real fast.
For verse what? What verse?
To listen to the Most High. Verse hearken. We gotta listen to when the Most High speaks. We gotta listen. Otherwise, we'll obey. Psalm 95, verse 7.
Psalm 95.
Psalm 95, 7 to 11. Psalm 95, verse 7. And it reads, For he is our God, and we are the people of his pasture, and the sheep of his hand. Today, if you will hear his voice, harden not your heart, as in the provocation, and as in the day of temptation in the wilderness.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So don't do like that. If we hear the Most High's voice today, that's the day. If we hear the Most High's voice today in this time that we're living in right now,
Mm-hmm.
harden not your heart and don't do like we did in the wilderness.
Okay. That's what you're telling me.
Yeah, that's what he's telling us today.
Right. Don't be like that.
Right. In verse 9, it says, when your fathers tempted me, proved me, and saw my work.
Oh man.
Right? It said they proved me, they tempted me, and they trying to test me.
Test me.
Right?
Yeah.
It says, for 40 years long was I grieved with this generation. All right, and said, it is a people that do err in their heart, right? And they have not known my ways,
Right.
right? Unto whom I swear in my wrath that they should not enter into my rest,
which is the land of Israel.
Land of Israel. He said he swear that they would not enter. And make sure he made that happen. So when the Most High say something,
That's it.
that's it, man.
7 to 11. 7 to 11.
So like the Most High, he give up, the wording of let things go until he gets tired, and then that's when he speaks. Which you already know, but you want to see what he can do.
The Most High said it.
Then when he said,
Right. So what he did, me and you right now, alive reading this,
right.
this is for you to learn in this generation. Everything that happened in the past, that's for you to learn right now as you read this.
Okay.
This is not past generation now, that's done.
Right.
Right? We reincarnate, we send back there to keep, that's our patience the Most High is.
Okay.
Send you back to those generations so you can get yourself right.
Right. Yeah. That's really appreciated.
So I mean, it's these are our people. These are our people. So he said, like, wow, out of all those people, the first generations die out. Mosaic killed out. And the children see it, and Caleb and Joshua. And just like
So we really are people that really test the Most High's patience. I mean, the Most High know everything that happened, but he created us. And he shows how his people that he created, how he can make them in a way where they test his patience, and in return he showed his judgments and also his glory and his loving kindness and all the good stuff that we know about the Most High.
So verse 35. 35 is equal 20. Verse 35, I want to put Ezekiel chapter 20, verse 38. I just want to read it very quickly. Ezekiel 20, verse 38. It says, and I will purge out from among you the rebels and them that transgress against me. I will bring them forth out of the country where they sojourn, and they shall not enter into the land of Israel, and ye shall know that I am the Lord. Purge out the rebels who don't want to keep the laws. Moses said, we're going to purge them out.
Purge them out.
Okay.
Them.
Purge them out, like Moses said, 2/3 cut off. It's not like saying people say, oh, it's 2/3 gonna make it, 1/3 might not make it. So, oh, most of us is making it. Oh, good.
Right.
Moses said 2/3 is not gonna make it. 1/3. and the 2/3 gonna come back and through the 1/3 as little children. Eh?
Here's another one.
What?
Psalm 106. Psalm 106. We're gonna read verse 24.
Psalms.
Psalms 106. We're gonna read 24 to 27. Real fast. Real fast.
So let me get it. Psalm 106. 106. What verse?
24 to 27. Psalm 106, 24. Yea, they despise the pleasant land.
Mm.
They believe not his word. So they believe not his word and they send spies. Right? So that you don't believe him, they send spies. Right. But murmured in their tents and hearken not unto the voice of the Lord. Therefore he lifted up his hand against them to overthrow them in the wilderness, to overthrow their seed also among the nations, and to scatter them in the lands. That's how we scattered all over now. He did not give us the land. He made sure we done away. So now we scattered all throughout. All
Yeah, right now.
so now we scattered throughout the four corners.
Yeah. No, we scattered. We, a lot of us don't even know who we are. We just like,
That's how we are. We in America right now. That's why we in the land where we are everywhere. We scattered. We don't have the land right now. I'm gonna come when we're gonna have it. But as of right now, we gotta pay.
And that's why,
You overthrow our seed amongst the nations. And we scattered all throughout the four corners of the earth amongst all nations. We don't even know who we are. We scattered.
Right. You don't give us the promised land and appreciate it.
No, we didn't believe him.
Okay.
We didn't believe him. We said inspired. We wasn't control.
Okay.
But
I just want to read Lamentations.
when they send the spy, when they tell the spy, go find out if the people over there, if they strong, if they weak, indirectly they already set up themselves for failure.
Right.
Because if you say if they strong, what you gonna do? You're gonna get scared. Automatically from the job they sent them to do, they already fell from the job.
Right.
Not even give it a try, right? Just like, oh man.
Yep. They already fell from the job. The outline itself is already a failure. Because you sent them to find out if they strong or weak. If they strong or weak, what happened? You're gonna ask to go back to Egypt? That's exactly what happened when they found out the people were strong.
They have to go back.
Rather, they should have just moved on faith, and then the Most High will intervene when they find out that the people are strong.
Right.
Because now they're already in the battle. Now they can back out because they move on faith, right? Then the Most High will intervene. The Most High says, "See, now I'm gonna show you what I can do."
Right.
Because you move on faith. But when you send out, you try to scatter the land and say, now you're trying to find safety. Outside of what I already told you.
Right.
Yeah, let me read this. Lamentation chapter 2, verse 15. I read it quickly, huh? Yeah, we didn't even lift a sword.
That's how we gotta move. We gotta move by faith.
So imagine, Caleb and Joshua was like, these people like they're ready to flee. Where's your courage? Where's your So Lamentation 2 and 15. It says, all that pass by clap their hands at thee. They hiss and wag their head at the daughter of Jerusalem, saying, is this the city that men call the perfection of beauty, the joy of the whole earth? Verse 16, all thine enemies have opened their mouth against thee. They hiss and gnash the teeth. They saying, we have swallowed her up. Certainly, this is the day that we look for. We have found We have seen it. So they say, all Israel have done, have conquered all these nations and so forth. So the nation look at us now, yeah, we look for this day. Oh, look at you guys. You guys are, where's your throne and all this stuff? Where's all your power and all this stuff? You guys don't have anything. So you guys are Israel, huh? All right, look at that. We have swallowed her up. So the nation are enjoying. They they got the land, they got the government, they have the riches, and they're enjoying it. Look
Not
at them.
only that, they have us as slaves.
Yeah, they're us as slaves.
Best of all, yeah.
They could get us, and they had us chained up, going out there and cleaning their highways and stuff. The chain gang, and we asking for a piece of bread, bread to feed us. They look for this.
Yep.
So that's why you have Mr. Edomite is running the earth, right? And they have those lesser Edomites out there to keep us at bay, keep us from getting into their riches that they have. Because they can always, any one of us who's rich and wealthy, whatever, they can always go and say, they're just a rich servant, that's all. Yeah, they can, they're not up in the 1% that we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All that money can't save you.
Yeah, all that money.
Yeah.
He end up in jail right now.
And they end up, like a lot of our people, they end up getting back all the money that we have. They could go out there and get whoever might have a little money. They could, all right, take him out or put in whatever and get back all that money that we get, because our money don't trickle down to our children, children, children. It doesn't. Because
Grow some of that money, they probably get all the rest of the women some money.
because look at Michael Jordan, all those guys. They say, "Oh, we want to donate to this black, city or whatever one." No, you can't do that. You have to give it to the charity, give it to these organizations, the Red Cross and all these people, and then they can do it. So they control their money. Yeah, they control the money. And if you want to come up next to us, we can scandalize you and take all your money back from you.
Right. Let's go to Nehemiah 9 and 16. Nehemiah 9, 16 and 17. So we didn't want to listen to the Most High, right? All right, cool. I'm going to give you up to a system that's going to take you and flip you upside down.
Nehemiah.
9 and verse 16 and 17. You don't want to listen to me?
Mm-hmm.
You want to listen to other nation?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give you over to the other nation, and they're going to flip you upside down.
That's exactly right now.
9:16. Nehemiah 9 and verse 16. And if people say, we're not the children of Israel, and I'll tell them, show me who the children of Israel is. Nehemiah 9 and verse 16. But they and our fathers dealt proudly and hardened their necks, and hearken not to thy hearken not to thy commandments, and refused to obey, neither were mindful of thy wonders that thou did among them, but hardened their necks, and in their rebellion appointed a captain to return to their bondage. That's it. Yeah,
Wow.
we get a captain, right, over us so that we can go back into slavery, right, to return into bondage. But thou art a God ready to pardon, gracious and merciful, slow to anger, and of great kindness, and forsookest them not. Still, the Most High still didn't get rid of us. Even though we go and we appointed other people to be the head of us, we follow a different system, capitalists. We follow Now we Democrat, right? Now we Republican, we conservative, we follow the communists, right? Green Party, we follow all the system. Why? Because that's what we wanted. So we got it. So now, are we good? Are we not good? We got every system that we follow, we got flip upside the head.
Where's that part? This is.
That's it.
You wanted to get a. Oh.
So the most I make sure we experience all systems that there is. 1 minute we want we want to be a socialist, communist, right? We want to be the last one we want to be now is either we Republican or Democrat.
All right. So. Verse 38. Verse 38. But Joshua, the son of Nun, and Caleb, the son of Jephunneh, which were of the men that went to search the land, lived still. Gonna live still. Verse 39. And Moses told these, saying unto all the children of Israel, and the people mourned greatly. Yeah, Moses. Sad news. Bad news. The people mourn greatly. Say like, oh, the Moses is gonna kill the first generation now, but the children is gonna go into the land. So, well, at least some people say, well, it's sad for us, but at least our children gonna go and enjoy the land because of our murmuring against the Most High. You know, it's really sad. It's sad news. Verse 40. And they rose up early in the morning and got them up into the top of the mountain, saying, Lo, we be here, and will go up unto the place which the Lord had promised, for we have sinned. They're gonna go up. They're gonna go up, huh? Verse 41. And Moses said, Wherefore now do ye transgress the commandments of the Lord? But it shall not prosper. Verse 29. What am I saying? Verse 41. Wait, yeah, verse 41. So it's like verse 29. Moses says you're not going to prosper because verse 29 says your carcasses childreness.
Right.
Yeah, Moses said, like why you going to do? You think you're trying to Moses say you're going to die in this wilderness?
Right.
Well, they was trying to get in there anyway. After the Lord told them you ain't gonna make it.
Right.
Yeah, they think maybe I got to fight in chance.
That's what he did to us, scattered all over the world.
I can't
And the Most High has one prescription for wickedness. It's either we wake up while we still alive, or you get killed altogether. One prescription. You don't have it's not a long drawn out thing. The wages of sin is death. Right? The wages of sin is death. So that's the prescription.
Yeah, you think you have a chance, right? And they're gonna say, oh, they think they have a chance.
One prescription. And you die, you wake up right now, you don't hearken. You don't hearken to wickedness, you hearken to the Most High, and you live. Kill the body. Kill the body, mortify the body while you're alive. Right? You mortify the body while you're alive. You wake up spiritually while you're alive. All the Most High get rid of you off this field. That's it.
Verse 42, he said, go not up, like don't go. You're transgressing already. And most say you're not gonna do, you're gonna die in the wilderness. It says, like, don't go, go not up, for the Lord is not among you, that ye be not smitten before your enemies. Smitten, killed before your enemies. Said, don't go. The Most said you're gonna die in, you know, he didn't tell you specifically how you're gonna die, but you're gonna die in the wilderness. Israelites. Verse 43. For the Amalekites and the Canaanites, the Jewish people and the South Africans, with the Canaanites in the land of Canaan, are there before you, they're ahead of you, and ye shall fall by the sword. You're going to die, you're going to get killed by the sword, because ye are turned away from the Lord. Therefore, the Lord will not be with you. You're going to go out there, you got the Canaanites, you got the Amalekites, they're there. You're going to fall by the sword, they're going to kill you. So, it's like, oh, hold the Most High, you're going to go up, you're going to die. So, you know, with that's it.
You look at people in the world today, they say sorry for every little thing, but they're not really sorry. Right? Any little thing, I'm sorry, but they're not really sorry. They sorry the same way when we're here. They sorry, but they're not really sorry to turn to the Most High. They sorry, yeah. They sorry for the old man. They want to keep the old man. They want to keep the old man, but they're not really sorry.
They're sorry enough to change.
Right, they're not sorry enough to change. Right.
I'm still going to I'm a smooth receiver.
Verse 44. But they presumed to go up onto the hilltop. So they're going to go up there. Nevertheless, nevertheless, the ark of the covenant of the Lord and Moses departed not out of the camp. They stayed. They stayed in the camp. Verse 45. Then the Amalekites came down, and the Canaanites which dwelt in that hill, and smote them, and discomforted them, even unto Hormah. So let them smoke, kill, discomforted, let them feel uneasy and embarrassed. They feel that they can just go and take them out, but the Amalekites and the Canaanites they killed them. Made them feel so embarrassed. But even Moses tells them, "Don't go up there. Don't go."
Right. It's kind of like they have a zeal for God, but they reject God's knowledge. Right? They want to serve the Most High, but they want to do it their way. Right. You can't serve the Most High your way. Moses told them not to go, but they want to do it their ways as opposed to the Most High way. Right. And still want to get the same blessing. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, that's when you're gonna do it your way. They're trying to find out. Yeah, is it the Most High way, or you'll perish? He say, Ezekiel 18:25. Yet ye say, the way of the Lord is not equal. Hear now, O house of Israel, is not my way equal? Are not your ways unequal? Yeah, sometimes you can try and say the Most High is unjust. It's not your way unjust. The Most High way is righteous. This is the narrow path. Walk ye in it. And that was Ezekiel 18:25.
That's why the shadow was planted
Find this one other scripture. Read 21. I don't read one more verse.
Talking to one another, and he saying something, he saying something. You ain't coming to no kind of understanding.
Last one. I'm gonna read this. Isaiah 30:21. It says, Thine ear shall hear a word behind thee, saying, This is the way, walk ye in it. When ye turn to the right hand, and when ye turn to the left, you're gonna hear a voice. When you turn to the right, left, you're gonna hear a voice. This is the way, walk ye in it. Yeah, this is the right way. This is the narrow way that was Yahweh, said this is the narrow way, and it's just few who find it. You go into the Sunday, you're going to Sunday, quiet as ever. A lot of people running to the churches. Christmas, hustling, bustling, all that stuff. Thanksgiving, people eating to their gut, ready to bust. So you're gonna hear a voice. It says, "Walk ye in it," whether it's the left or to the right. This is the way. All right. So that's at the end of the Sabbath service. The next Sabbath service is December the 8th, and is Mark 12 and 13.
Mark 12 and 13.
Mark 12 and 13.
If you don't believe me, so go ask him. You know what I mean? No, he asking me. He said, "Am I sure?" I said, "Ask him again."
Yeah, we have it here in the binder.
Did he send that out yet? Have y'all sent that out yet on the email? Because I ain't see it.
I have it in my email.
I mean, it just came when you been here.
No, it's here in the folder. It's been in the email. It's been in the email.
Now go ask him.
Do a section. Put Navia. All the email from Navia will pop up and you'll see it.
I have it in my Acrobat.
I got the first page is the one that was glued, but you said it was there the whole time. Okay,
I have it in my Acrobat. All the holy days, new moon, and the readings. So
I got it too, but that one didn't come up. But just the holy days came up and
Look again.
all right.
I'm gonna go right now.
yeah, all right. The Sabbath is over.
Praise the Lord.
The Sabbath is over at 4:35, but it's still Hanukkah until the closing is next Friday. Next Friday sundown. Shalom Israel.
The new moon is Thursday.
Yeah, the new moon is the new moon. Find out.
I have something to say.
The new moon is the tenth new moon. The 10th new moon is Thursday, December the 6th.
What? Why the moon moving slow now? It used to be like 8, 9 o'clock. It would be right here. Now, this morning, like 4 in the morning, as I got out, it was like going on 4 o'clock. The moon was on right there. It was wrong. Why you slow today?
No, it's not slow.
It ain't slow? What are they doing?
It's on clockwork.
Oh, okay. Well,
Stay tuned for the closing prayers.
Okay. All right.
For quiet, get the blindness, please. Stay tuned for the closing prayers.
Right with you, all right. I'll take it.
You know who's not always consistent? Us.
Right, true. I saw right here.
But the moon, the sun, they always consistent.
Right, when did you finish?
First time, shit. You come up every time when you told me to do it. Just stop.
Hey, okay, go ahead.
Okay. Barakata Yahweh, Basham Yahweh, Asherah, Nathanawa, Parya Hagapan, Tuwada Aman, La Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh, At Yasha'ala. Blessed are you, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, that give to us the fruit of the vine. Thank you, so be it to Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai with Israel. I Madwa Panya, Jerusalem, stand and face Jerusalem. Yahweh, Basham, Yahweh Shai, Babakashah, Shammai, Lanawa, Isa, Yamyan, Isa, Shalak, Ma'aka'ala, Wa'ala Ayam, Tazwadakim, La, Shamor Ayel, Barak, Rapa, Makan, Wakazayak, Banya, Yasha'ala, Washalat, Lanawa, Rabiam, Kakama, Rabiam, Da'ai, Rabiam, Bayana, Rabiam, Sabalamwat, Rabiam,
Rabiam,
Amawan,
Amawan,
Rabiam,
Rabiam,
Aqua,
Aqua,
Rabiam,
Rabiam,
Ahabiam,
Ahabiam,
Rabiam,
Rabiam,
Haganah,
Haganah,
Rakanaya,
Rakanah,
Wasalak,
Wasalat,
Kal,
Kal,
Katayimnawa,
Karaimna,
Baraakiam,
Araki,
Wea Sha'ala,
Washal,
Tamyad,
Tabya,
Wawilam,
Wadulam,
Basham,
Asham,
Yahawashai, Tawada,
Tawara,
Aman.
Aman.
Yahweh, in the name of Yahawashai, please listen to us now, right now. Send Michael and the righteous power angel to watch over, bless, heal, protect, and make strong the children of Israel, and send to us much wisdom, much knowledge, much understanding, much patience, much faith, much brotherhood, much love, much spiritual protection, and forgive all our sins for the brothers and Israel, always and forever. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you, so be it. The four corner prayers. Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'asham,
Ba'asham,
Yahweh Shai,
Yahweh Shai,
Barak Nawa,
Rakanah,
Wea Sha'ala,
Washal,
Wabate Saporim,
Patisapori,
Shamai,
Shemai,
Yasharela,
Yashirela,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Alahainawa, Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Akkad.
Aikah.
All right, Shalom Israel. Enjoy the rest of Hanukkah and see you again Thursday for the new moon and Friday for the closing of Hanukkah.